Hello, tributes, and welcome to episode 0.5 of Ashes of the Hunger Games: Two Ashes and Blood. This is the district info episode. Almost all of my series have it, minus Ashes of the Hunger Games, which didn't even have a lore episode. It just got straight into the 176 games. But, I thought I'd record both of these pre first new Hunger Games episodes, and then I will start writing and recording the next episode of Ashes, and then go back to this, then Ashes, then this, then Ashes until I'm done. Um, that's the intro, and let's get into the video. District X is one of the 25 districts of Panem ruled over by the capital. It is set in the woods of Belgium. What was once a hub for rebellion overseas is in Panem is now a slave to the very system they rebelled against. Their main focus is providing sports equipment for capital citizens to use. District X is one of the strongest non-career districts, although this strength doesn't help much a lot of the time, considering they have to face up against 24 other districts and the capital itself, 13 of those districts being career districts. Districts X, 0, 15B, and 19 are known to ally with District 3 after District 5 had started joining the Career Alliance. District X allying with the smarter districts does help them in the games, but not by much. District X participated in the 180th and 181st Hunger Games before being destroyed by the capital. Much like District 13, however, it was not officially destroyed, allowing Panem to take them back for the 1001st Hunger Games and 1025th Hunger Games. They'd officially rejoin Panem after the 1025th Hunger Games, thinking the Hunger Games were done. Mentors: 17-year-old Callistia Rune, victor of the 180th Hunger Games, and 18-year-old Corinne Brindisi, victor of the 181st Hunger Games. District 0 is one of the 25 districts of Panem ruled over by the capital. It is set in Alaska. District 0 provides research to the capital with a focus on astronomy and meteorology. Its citizens are known to be rather intelligent. Due mostly to its location, District 0 is a rather cold district, and it is frequently covered in snow. District 0 was a part of Panem in its early days until the capital deemed it unnecessary and a waste of funding and time. The district struggled to survive at first, but soon managed to support itself and thrived. Even though it no longer had to support the capital with its research, it still seemed to focus on astronomy and meteorology. However, a grievous disease soon attacked the district, and without Panem's support, even its top scientists could not come up with the vaccine they so desperately needed. The sickness eventually died out, but killed many of District Zero's civilians in the process. Likely due to this disease, District 0 eventually rejoined Panem a few months before the 701st Hunger Games. District 0 would compete in the 701st through 800th Hunger Games, being dropped by Panem again. District 0 would not rejoin Panem until the 976th Hunger Games. Mentors: 17-year-old Universe, victor of the 1011th Hunger Games, and 18-year-old Jupiter Jupe Faye, victor of the 779th Hunger Games. District 1 is one of the 25 districts of Panem ruled over by the capital. It is one of the richest, if not the richest districts in Panem. They provide the capital with luxury items, and as a result have a generally favorable relationship with the capital. These luxuries include diamonds and other precious gems, such as emeralds and sapphires, along with gold and silver. The names in this district often reflect this, and thus produce glamorous names. Like Districts 2, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 14B, 16, 18, 20, and 21, they are also well known for their career tributes and training academies. These tributes are often well-trained, very strong, and feared by most tributes. District 1 seems to usually have the most aggressive careers. Mentors: 15-year-old Kingsley Hydra, victor of the 1007th Hunger Games, and 17-year-old Lapis Hydra, victor of the 1014th Hunger Games. District 2 is one of the 25 districts of Panem ruled over the capital. This district focuses on masonry, but also provides weapons and peacekeepers for the capital. Like Districts 1, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 14B, 16, 18, 20, and 21, they are also well known for their career tributes and training academies. These tributes are often well trained, very strong, and feared by most tributes. District 2 tends to have the strongest careers and is said to have one of the largest pools of victors. District 2 also has a very close relationship with the capital and is originally home to Panem's base of military operations. It has since been moved to District 18, although District 2 still has a base for mainland Panem military operations. District 18's military base is more for overseas endeavors, though. Mentors: 18-year-old Yuki Vita, victor of the 1013th Hunger Games, and 14-year-old Benedict Brax, victor of the 1001st Hunger Games. District 3 is one of the 25 districts of Panem ruled over by the capital. Their industry is technology, from cars to computers to even the capital defense system. They are one of the least poor districts, but not quite rich like Districts 1 or 2. They have a semi-good relationship with the capital due to the capital's heavy reliance on technology. Most of the district's inhabitants work in factories and are very well adept with engineering. District 3 is most likely the most intelligent district. While they lack in physical strength and knowledge of nature, this often shows in their tributes. Mentors: 18-year-old Electra Sharp, victor of the 969th Hunger Games, and 17-year-old Jaden Alder, victor of the 1002nd Hunger Games. District 4 is one of the 25 districts of Panem ruled over by the capital. District 4's main focus is fishing. This happens to include fish, crabs, shellfish, and other types of seafood. They are one of the better off districts and have a pretty good relationship with the capital. Like Districts 1, 2, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 14B, 16, 18, 20, and 21, District 4 happens to be a career district. The careers from here are often highly skilled in water combat, along with having extensive knowledge of using nets and tridents, making fish hooks from scratch, and identifying edible sea life. Unlike some of the other districts, the jobs in District 4 start at a young age, from fishing to net making, usually giving the tributes from 4 an edge in their games. Mentors: 18-year-old Zia Zambezi, victor of the 1008th Hunger Games, and 15-year-old Clay Alford, victor of the 954th Hunger Games. District 5 is one of the 25 districts of Panem ruled over by the capital. District 5 is responsible for generating the power of the entire nation, and thus could be considered the true heart of Panem. They produce energy in many ways, including hydroelectricity, solar electricity, and steam energy. Their relations with the capital are okay, but are nothing to write home about. They were, however, one of the most wealthy non-career districts before the raises, so when the raises were put into effect, District 5 was pushed up to career status along with District 11. Like District 3, the tributes in these districts often rely on knowledge, not power, which of course is ironic, as their main focus is power. This makes District 5 the most intelligent career district, along with Districts 14B and 21. Like Districts 1, 2, 4, 7, 10, 11, 12, 14B, 16, 18, 20, and 21, District 5 happens to be a career district, especially after the Wage War. With District 5's newly established training academies, they may not be well trained yet, but those that have started training have accumulated a dangerous combination of intelligence and strength. Mentors: 17-year-old Venus Ohm, victor of the 1015th Hunger Games, and 16-year-old Austin Harp, victor of the 876th Hunger Games. District 6 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. The industry in District 6 is transportation, from trains to trucks to hovercraft. Ironically, most of the citizens in District 6 dislike traveling. Being the most populated district in Pan Am, it is also one of the poorer districts. There is a heavier peacekeeper presence in the district. District 6 is not liked by the capital. Due to the heavy oppression in this district, there is a high consumption rate of morphling, and it is often abused, especially by the district's victors, to forget the horrible images scarred into their memories by the Hunger Games. Mentors: 18-year-old Italia Michigan, victor of the 1003rd Hunger Games, and 18-year-old Yonder Blue Ford, victor of the 974th Hunger Games. District 7 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. The district provides lumber, paper, furniture, and items of that sort. They become a wealthy career district between the 175th Hunger Games and the 176th Hunger Games. It is said that the citizens of this district are still very hardworking and very diligent in their work. Like District 4, the citizens in this district start working at a young age, giving them an advantage over other districts. Their extensive knowledge of axes, woodworking, and their time spent in the forests boosts their chances in the Hunger Games. Many of the citizens of 7 are strong, as well as persistent and hardworking, making the tribute to District 7 one of the strongest career districts, aside from District 2. Mentors: 14-year-old Brazil Woodard, victor of the 980th Hunger Games, and 18-year-old Mariko Taiga, victor of the 1017th Hunger Games. District 8 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. Its main industry is making textiles and clothing. They have at least one factory that is primarily used for making peacekeeper uniforms. The district has been described as an urban place stinking of industrial fumes with no greenery. The people house in run-down tenements, barely a blade of grass in sight. District 8 is one of the poorest districts of Pan Am, even after the raises, and also the most rebellious. Their relations with the capital are terrible because of this. Like Districts 4 and 7, children begin working at a young age, often starting a shift after their school hours are over. This is due to poor wages and low income in the district. However, the jobs in this district never prepare them for what comes in the arena. Due to the district being very urban, and not many outdoors type activities taking place, the tributes of this district often don't fare well against strong tributes, and don't survive on their own very well. However, there are always exceptions, and this district has produced a few victors. Mentors: 20-year-old Violet Lee, victor of the 945th Hunger Games, and 16-year-old Chintz Agnello, victor of the 962nd Hunger Games. District 9 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. It is responsible for grain production. It is mentioned that District 9 has many factories, most likely for grain processing. This district is very quiet and isn't heard of often. This district is fairly poor, but is considered lucky as it isn't bothered much by the capital due to being so low profile. However, the capital probably views the district somewhat favorably, as the district has been referred to as Pan Am's bread bowl, giving us the fertile harvest we need to keep rising as a nation. Seeing as the district has many jobs similar to District 11, it's a safe assumption that the children of this district are employed to the grain fields as they are in 11 to the harvest. The tributes of this district have never been known to do well in the Hunger Games, often dying early and quickly, usually in the bloodbath. Mentors: 15-year-old Cutley Travis, victor of the 956th Hunger Games, and 16-year-old Bryce Zeedy, victor of the 1018th Hunger Games. District 10 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. Its main industry is livestock and provides meat to the capital and the rest of Pan Am. The district is one of the poorest in Pan Am, even after the raises and becoming a career district, but ironically is viewed favorably by the capital due to its meat production and career status. District 10 is also one of the smaller districts in terms of population, but must be one of the larger districts geographically, due to the lands needed for pastures, farms, ranches, dairies, and slaughterhouses. The children of this district start working young, usually on a farm or in a dairy. Due to the hard manual labor, this often proves helpful to the tributes of 10. However, the tributes of this district are still some of the most underperforming tributes, even after becoming a career district, considering most children are working hard instead of training in the training academies. Much like districts 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 11, 12, 14B, 16, 18, 20, and 21, District 10 is known to have training academies and career tributes. Because most children work hard in the manual labor department, they are very strong. Districts 2, 7, 10, 11, and 18 all produce very strong careers, although districts 10 and 11 were towards the bottom of the strong career tier. Mentors: 18-year-old Suzanne Twix, victor of the 1002nd Hunger Games, and 16-year-old Chester Muller, victor of the 979th Hunger Games. District 11 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. Their industry is agriculture. Orchards, fields of wheat, and cotton surround the district. Almost everything they grow goes to the capital, despite their starvation. Its inhabitants are described as having dark brown skin. The district is one of the largest in both terms of population and land, along with being one of the poorest career districts. The peacekeeper presence is still heavy in this district due to the importance of food production, and its regional government is still known for being harsh and cruel. The citizens of this district seem to be very rebellious, even after becoming a career district. District 11 is also the only career district known to not have training academies. The tributes of this district are often underfed, although this often assists them as they are able to go longer without eating. They also have a somewhat decent amount of survival instinct. District 11 is the second poorest career district. The only career district poorer than District 11 is District 21. District 11 doesn't have training academies, the only career district to not have any. Much like Districts 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 10, 12, 14B, 16, 18, 20, and 21, District 11 is known to have career tributes, but not training academies. Although they don't have training academies, District 11 tributes are still very strong and good with scythes, considering their jobs in the district, which they start at a young age. Mentors: 18-year-old Aurora LeBlanc, victor of the 986th Hunger Games, and 16-year-old Basam Menendez, victor of the 968th Hunger Games. District 12 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. 12's main industry is coal mining, which supplies power to different districts and the capital. District 12 is the smallest, most overlooked career district in Pan Am. Due to the training academies established back in the 182nd Hunger Games, District 12's tributes have been doing well, getting the training and expertise necessary, as long as they weren't too busy in actual school. Some tributes are too busy with actual schoolwork, meaning the tributes often have little to no experience. The school tributes, as they are referred to by the career tributes, often underperform in their games. Their lack of skill has helped to produce few school tribute victors. Much like Districts 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 14B, 16, 18, 20, and 21, District 12 is known to contain training academies and produce career tributes. The career tributes from their district are often very lucky and strong. They're also one of the more rebellious career districts. Mentors. 16-year-old Vixen Carey, victor of the 1019th Hunger Games, and 15-year-old Charcoal Extrin, victor of the 943rd Hunger Games. District 13 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. It is the only underground district in Pan Am. It is quite large, but was thought to be destroyed by the capital. Before the bombings, the other districts thought that their main industry was graphite, but in reality it was nuclear bombs, although they still do have a minor focus on the first. After the 975th Hunger Games, District 13 rejoined Pan Am, forcing them to partake in the games. They are looked at very unfavorably by the capital, as the district was once the central hub for all rebellion in Pan Am. Although the days of the rebellion have long passed, the district is still closely monitored by the capital under frequent watch for rebellious activity. Due to the district's warlike demeanor, the tributes of this district often have at least some training. The tributes of 13 often fare averagely in the Hunger Games. Due to the years of being underground and hidden, the tributes of this district often gain the survival instincts the inhabitants of the district had in its rebellious days. Mentors. 14-year-old Sydney Vector, victor of the 1020th Hunger Games, and 17-year-old Miles Fission, victor of the 989th Hunger Games. District 14A is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. It is located in the UK, more specifically Ireland, Wales, and Scotland, England being abandoned. This district focuses on vegetation. This district is one of 4 European districts. Jobs in District 14A start at a young age, citizens working in the fields. Although not a lot of strength comes from the jobs of cultivating the crops and how they harvest the crops as well. Therefore, tributes from 14A usually don't fare well in the games. There are exceptions to this, though, and this district has produced a few victors. The capital's hatred for District 14A is shown more in depth in how they chose to handle the male mentor of the district. They were originally going to bring back 18-year-old Killian Godwin, victor of the 928th Hunger Games, but since Killian wasn't the latest victor in the district, it would have been doing District 14A a service, which they didn't want to do. So, the capital brought back the infant victor of the 940th Hunger Games, William Kelly, although the capital brought him back at the age of 1 instead of his actual age in the games being 9 months. Mentors. 17-year-old Kaylee Ryan, victor of the 1004th Hunger Games, and 1-year-old William Kelly, victor of the 940th Hunger Games. District 14B is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. Its location is set in Hawaii. This district provides Pan Am with mutation development. This district provides the capital with their mutations. Not only are they used for the creation of mutts, but also as a farm for them when they are not in use. It wasn't until after years after the revolutions that this district was brought into Pan Am by the capital, after years as a colony of solitude and peace. Tributes from District 14B, being a career district, often highly trained and deadly, along with extensive knowledge of many of the mutations, making for a deadly combination of knowledge and power. Mentors. 18-year-old Leilani Akana, victor of the 1009th Hunger Games, and 15-year-old Akamu Keikoa, victor of the 1012th Hunger Games. District 15A is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. Its location is set in France. This district provides Pan Am with many things, including dairy, wine, and fine arts materials. Because of this, some people argue that District 15A should be a career district. The only thing holding District 15A back from becoming a career district is their overly rebellious nature, them doing the worst in any rebellion, causing them to receive the worst punishments. District 15A tributes can usually be seen allying with the likes of Districts 14A and 17, the only other European districts aside from Districts X and 20. The tributes from these districts do sometimes try to get tributes from X on their side, but District X almost always declines in favor of the smart districts of Districts 0, 3, 15B, and 19. Mentors: 18-year-old René Delacroix, victor of the 950th Hunger Games, and 18-year-old Gabriel Desjardins, victor of the 1016th Hunger Games. District 15B is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. Its location is set in Cuba, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic. Also Jamaica, but that island is just for the reapings, and none of the actual industrial work takes place there. This district provides Pan Am with much-needed medical research and science. When an outbreak of an unknown disease happened during the 700th Hunger Games, and the entire nation of Pan Am had been affected, the president at the time had healthy citizens, doctors, and scientists sent away to the uninhabited islands of Cuba, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic to find a cure while being safe from the disease. Finally, after all hope seemed lost, the occupants of District 15B found a serum that worked. That was when the people of District 15B decided they weren't going back to the mainland. Several arguments broke out, and in a matter of weeks, a war had begun. What started as a disagreement turned into a show of who had more power, the capital or District 15B. After a rough 3 months of war, the capital once again had come out on top. Mentors: 16-year-old Angel Sanchez, victor of the 1010th Hunger Games, and 15-year-old Lumen Carbo, victor of the 779th Hunger Games. District 16 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. Its location is set in Mexico, Central America, and South America. The district was originally formed during a 40-year-long era of the Games, where District 2 was being punished. District 2, now being forced to process food, District 16 was made to be the Masonry and Military District. The district is split into 3 different sectors. The Mexican sector was the Masonry sector, back when District 2 was being punished. The Central American sector focused on candy production, and the South American sector focused on entertainment in all forms. Each South American country being its own subsector of the South American sector, each South American country producing a different form of entertainment. Nowadays, the Mexican sector has since started to produce spices, while the Central and South American sectors still produce what they did back in the beginning of the district. Much like Districts 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 14B, 18, 20, and 21, District 16 is known for its career tributes and training academies. These tributes are often well-trained, very strong, and feared by most tributes. District 16 seems to produce a wide range of varying career tributes, some strong, some lucky, some good at distinctifying poisonous substances from non-poisonous substances, and some competitive. It all depends on what sector the tribute comes from. Mentors: 18-year-old Renata Beltran, victor of the 940th Hunger Games, and 14-year-old Santiago Beltran, victor of the 937th Hunger Games. District 17 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. Its location is set in Germany. This district provides oil to the capital, due to Germany's many oil rigs already having been set up in the seas of the district. District 17 is one of the 5 European districts and allies with the tributes of Districts 14A and 15A. A lot of tributes from all of the European districts are good at singing, not just the tributes from 20. Districts 17 and 20 are known to have the best singers out of the European districts, both districts having tributes who perform a song during their interviews. Mentors: 18-year-old Clara Schneider, victor of the 1023rd Hunger Games, and 14-year-old Wolfgang Klein, victor of the 991st Hunger Games. District 18 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. Its location is set underwater in the Marianas Trench. This district used to be its own country, known as Mariana, until making a deal with Panem to join the nation and deal with rebel forces. All that they asked for in return was that Panem let them remain autonomous, although they'd still send tributes into the games. District 18 gives Panem warriors, peacekeepers, and certain military capabilities, helping District 2 in this manner. The district contains many different nationalities of people, as seen in their victors and mentors. Zora is originally from Croatia, and Noah is originally from Switzerland. Other victors hail from England, Italy, Portugal, and so many others. Much like Districts 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 14B, 16, 20, and 21, District 18 is known for their career tributes and training academies. The tributes are often well-trained, very strong, and feared by most tributes, if not all. District 18 seems to produce the strongest, best-trained careers. Mentors: 18-year-old Zora Novak, victor of the 1021st Hunger Games, and 18-year-old Noah Brunner, victor of the 1024th Hunger Games. District 19 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. Its location is set in Australia. This district is so large that not even Pan Am can supply them with things. So, the district is split into 3 different sub-districts. 2 of the sub-districts produce things for District 19 citizens, while the 3rd sub-district produces District 19's main export, entomology, the study of bugs. The sub-districts of District 19 are split into 4, the sub-districts and the borough. The borough is where the mayor of District 19 lives, with their family and the other members of this massive district's governing body. This sub-district doesn't send in tributes into the games, them generally being considered safe, especially due to every guy in the district crushing on the mayor's daughter, the only reapable person in the borough. This sub-district is located in New South Wales and Victoria. District 1 is a sub-district of District 19. Due to District 19's massive size, they need their own sub-districts to produce their own products, instead of relying on mainland Panem to produce the products. District 1 produces anything technological, such as weaponry, transportation, technology, medicine, and all new innovative ideas. This sub-district is located in the former Northern Territory. District 2 is a sub-district of District 19. This sub-district, much like District 1, produces products not for Pan Am, but for District 19 and its massive demand. District 2 provides District 19 with much-needed food growth and production. They also produce items like clothing, furniture, and other goods. This sub-district is located in the former Australian state of Queensland. District 3 is a sub-district of District 19. This sub-district, unlike the other 2, doesn't produce something for District 19 alone, but all of Pan Am. This sub-district is in charge of District 19's main export for the rest of Pan Am, which is entomology, the study of bugs. This subdistrict is located in Western Australia. Not a lot is known about the tributes of this district, except for the fact that they are extremely smart, especially when it comes to bugs, including bug mutations. These tributes do have a tendency to use the bug mutations as weapons. Not having victors yet, District 19 received a female victor from District 14B and a male victor from District 3 as their mentors. It is said that Beatty had told his tributes in the first new Hunger Games to ally with the Threes, causing the return of the Smart District Alliance. Mentors: 13-year-old Petra Proline, victor of the 999th Hunger Games, and 15-year-old Beatty Latier, victor of the 39th Hunger Games. District 20 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. It is set in Spain and Portugal. This district provides Pan Am with music to dance along to. Its citizens are known to be rather attractive and super seductive. Like districts 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 14B, 16, 18, and 21, they are well known for their career tributes and training academies. These tributes are often well trained, very strong, and feared by most tributes. District 20 seems to usually have the most seductive careers. Being new, much like Districts 19 and 21, this district doesn't have a victor by the first new Hunger Games. So, two capital favorites were brought back to mentor these tributes. A 12-year-old girl originally from District 11 and the first ever victor of the Hunger Games, originally from District 2, are brought back to mentor this district. Mentors: 12-year-old Delphine Dubois, victor of the 92nd Hunger Games, and 16-year-old Cassius Heath, victor of the first Hunger Games. District 21 is one of the 25 districts of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. Its location is set in Ontario. This district provides Pan Am with beekeeping and, surprisingly, is a career district, although it is the poorest career district. Much like Districts 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 14B, 16, 18, and 20, they are also well known for their career tributes and training academies. These tributes are often well trained, very strong, and feared by most tributes. District 21 seems to have the most talkative and annoying careers. Seeing as this district is new, it doesn't have a victor by the time of the first new Hunger Games. This caused the capital to bring back two more capital favorite victors, were brought back to mentor the district. A District 2 victor that had killed most tributes in her games, and the capital sweetheart from the 65th Games himself. Mentors: 18-year-old Alicia Heath, victor of the 89th Hunger Games, and 14-year-old Finnick Odair, victor of the 65th Hunger Games. The capital is the central hub of Pan Am and is where all the pre-games events are held. Usually, the citizens are slightly richer and have a better bringing up, but sometimes they are not. The tributes tend not to be that strong, though, due to a lack of training. Between the 75th and 76th Hunger Games, the capital competed in a one-off Hunger Games, known worldwide as the Capital Games. Irene Al-Fayed had won this one. Meanwhile, after the 174th Hunger Games, a 2-year-long rebellion occurred, in which the Hunger Games weren't held. After this rebellion, the districts once again took control, starting the Capital Games back up. After 15 years, the career districts, which at the time were Districts 1, 2, 4, and 7, had enough of the Capital Games. As the career districts rebelled, the outlier districts regained control again, putting the career districts into the games with the capital in a 5-year-long time period known as the Rebellion Games. The capital also technically competed in the 1000th Hunger Games, although it would have been capital citizens who had moved to the districts. Mentors: 14-year-old Celestia Snow, victor of the 1000th Hunger Games, and 15-year-old Benedictus Highbottom, victor of the 2nd Rebellion Games. So, that was the official, that's the official districts, and now we're gonna get into the unincorporated territories. Yep, Pan Am has unincorporated territories. What are you gonna do? So does America nowadays. We have probably some unincorporated territories that I'm not even remembering, but one that I know for certain that we have, American Samoa. The freaking the U.S. Virgin Isles. You know, we have unincorporated territories too. Okay, so Pan Am has that too. So now we're gonna go over those. It's not gonna be as much writing. And we don't have to worry about mentors because they're unincorporated, but they might be incorporated in the future, and I wanted to go over them because I thought it'd be fun to write some more locations. So yeah, let's get into it. District 22 is one of the 10 unincorporated territories of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. Although it is unincorporated and doesn't send tributes into the games, much like the other unincorporated districts, District 22 has a specific thing they send to the capital of Pan Am. It is located in western Russia, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Belarus, Ukraine, and Moldova. It produces the capital with nuclear power. District 23 is one of the unincorporated territories of Pan Am, ruled over by the capital. Although it is unincorporated and doesn't have to send in tributes, they also have a specific export. It is set in Iceland. It produces the capital, or it provides the capital with certain hygiene products, and is one of the poorest of the 8 unincorporated territories. Okay, I need to fix that. District 24 is one of the 10 unincorporated territories of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. It is set in Italy. This district produces tourism for the capital. Some of the favorite places to visit here are the Leaning Tower of Pisa and the Roman Amphitheater. District 25 is one of the 10 unincorporated territories of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. It is set in South Korea. It is a Far Eastern district governed by the King of the Far Eastern Districts. District 25 provides the capital with research with a focus on biological DNA. It is also known that the King of the Far East Districts and his family lives just offshore of the district in Divers Bay. District 26 is one of the 10 unincorporated territories of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. It is set in Japan. This district provides Pan Am with research based on futuristic technologies. This unincorporated territory is known to help District 3 in its pursuit to make even better tech for the capital. District 27 is one of the 10 unincorporated territories of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. It is set in eastern Russia and is a Far East district, much like Districts 25, 16, and 28. This district provides Pan Am with research with a focus on botany. It is said that they study plants so they can find a tree that can change an area's climate. Although the capital believes this tree is only a dream, they still allow District 27 to study plants. District 28 is one of the 10 unincorporated territories of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. It is set in China and is also a Far East district. This district provides Pan Am with toys for the capital children. Everything from toy cars to toy swords to Legos. District 21 is one of the 10 unincorporated territories of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. It is set in India, Nepal, Bangladesh, and Bhutan. This district provides spices for capital citizens to add a bit of flavor to the food they eat that comes from the other districts. District 30 is one of the 10 unincorporated territories of Pan Am ruled over by the capital. It is located in the Philippines. This district provides the capital with fruits like apples, oranges, and many more. The citizens in this district are often very well adept in climbing and foraging. They're also pretty good at building. There is also an unincorporated territory of Panem that is unnumbered as of now, and the capital isn't sure if they want to keep the territory in the nation. It is set in South Africa and is the only district located on the continent of Africa. This district provides Panem with research with a focus on the paranormal. It seems to be perpetually dark, and there is a huge insane asylum in the center of the district. So yeah, guys, that is the end of episode 0.5 of Ashes of the Hunger Games, 2 Ashes in Blood. Again, all those unincorporated territories at the end, the 10 that I went over, they, will maybe possibly be incorporated in later episodes, but they will not be in the first episode. The first episode will just be Districts 0 through 21, along with the capital, and District X as well. Yeah, so that is it. That is the end of this episode. The next episode will be I already started writing the first episode and got through 3 of the 4 POV district reapings. But I want to instead of continuing to write that, I want to go back to writing the next episode of Ashes, which will be the 231st games through the 240th games. So that's the next episode of Ashes. When I'm done with that, I will record it and post it, and then get back to writing episode 1, the first new Hunger Games of Ashes of the Hunger Games, 2 Ashes in Blood. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. The next few slides will just be pictures of like the maps that I used, but without words in front of them, so you can see the entirety of the map. Because I know that map of Panem, mainland Panem, you couldn't see District 15B on it, because the words almost always covered it. So, you know, you will see that. Also, that map of Panem, of course, doesn't have the B after 14B and 15B. That's because that was sort of a thing that I came up with. I just didn't want to change it too much. But anyways, whatever. That's fine. Anyways, so yeah, again, the next few slides will be just pictures of the maps I used in the video without the words, covering certain countries that were being talked about. So yeah, goodbye everybody.